show you what it's like every single day. Putting in the work, ain't no other way. Everything you see in your dreams can come true. You gotta understand that it all starts with you. Starts with you. Go, 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 go. Yeah, you wanna make it, you gotta go hard tonight. Yeah, yeah, you gotta go hard tonight. I started thinking about 55 at 21. Had my wisest friend telling me my dreams were starting young. I let go of that extra baggage I carried inside my pockets. I saw it holding me down as I was trying to skyrocket. I look back.
Hi, I'm Kristen Hayman, and you're watching the Strong, Empowered, and Classy Project. I'm here with Harold. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad you're over here for the Strong, Empowered, and Classy Project because you are strong, empowered, and classy.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
I gotta get you a shirt.
You do. I don't have a shirt.
You were gonna ask.
You've been telling me all about this project. I've seen all the interviews. I still don't have a shirt.
I'll make sure I wore mine, but I'm gonna make sure you get one.
I need a shirt.
But I like yours, Detroit player.
Thank you. You know, ode to big, ode to the hometown. So, you know.
313.
All day.
From Detroit.
All
Don't
day.
forget it. Don't forget it. All right, so tell us who you are. You're Harold. To me, I'm like, hey, you're a friend. But who are you?
I'm a Shelton.
Ooh.
And, you know, Sheltons, we're a proud family. You know, from my dad to my mom to my sister, aunts, uncles, and all of that. We're a very proud family. Get a lot of my strength from them. In addition to that, I'm a Detroiter. I'm a Spartan.
Woo-woo.
You know, I'm a
Go
sports
green.
enthusiast.
All right.
I love my music. You know, got that whole combo of things. I can't forget I'm a party animal. Definitely love to party. So, you know, all of that, and you get an interesting mix of who I am.
You talked about your family in your introduction. You are a Shelton.
I am a Shelton.
You're the third.
I am the third.
Third
yes.
Harold Shelton.
I am the third Harold Turner Shelton.
How is that important to you? Like your lineage. How is that important? What does that give? How does that give you strength?
My dad's a very strong man, and the way he carried himself, the way that his personality was, the way he handled things, you know, I learned a lot from that. You know, my mom, even though she handled things differently, she's still a very strong woman. My sister's an extremely strong woman.
Whoa.
Very, very opinionated. You know, she, you know, was a beat writer. So she had to, you know, being in that field, there's not a lot of women, especially black women, who do that job. So, you know, the fact that she was able to excel at that obviously showed her strength as well.
She obviously had to be bold.
Definitely had to be bold, and she has no problem being bold.
I love it.
So I think everybody in our family is bold in a certain way.
Okay.
And so I'm pretty bold myself. I think I get it from all of them, and you know, I'm kind of what you see is what you get, and that's where I get it from.
For those who don't know, this year one of my big hashtags is Be Bold, and he's definitely a great example of Be Bold, and that's what I strive to be. Okay, be bold.
Gotta be bold.
You gotta be bold. That's how you stay strong. Stay strong. So, all right, so family. That's more like what your foundation and your lineage, being able to pass that name on. How important is it to be like to have a fourth?
It's so important that I always joked around with my family and former girlfriends, current girlfriend, that if we have a boy, you don't have a choice.
Oh, it's happening.
He is going to be Harold the Fourth. Now, if we had two boys, hey, the second one, that's all you. You can pick that.
What?
But that first one, that's Harold the Fourth. Like, there's no other say in the matter.
Harold the Fourth, it's gotta happen.
Why
is
gotta
that
happen.
important?
For me, I just think, for one, it's an honor to my dad.
Okay.
You know, I like to be able to kind of have a third version of that. And just for me, I feel like a lot of, you know, black families, you don't really see the outside of juniors. You might get a junior and then it kind of stops there. I feel like you don't see the thirds and the fourths and the fifths. You know, you look in other ethnicities and you might see that. And
for a while.
And you know, going back way back, as we learned in history, you know, that it was a royalty thing.
Oh.
You know, And so, yeah.
Let me know about this.
You know about the royalty? About all the king, Henry
Ooh.
the Eighth, and,
Okay.
and people of that
Oh,
sort.
the 8th. I wasn't
You want
thinking
the
about
lineage
lineage.
to
Keep
continue,
going.
and you just don't see that amongst black families. And I would like to have that.
Treat ourselves like royalty.
Absolutely.
Keep the lineage strong. For your father, the father before that, his father, and his father.
Exactly.
Hey.
And hopefully, if I do have that boy, you teach him the same kind of things, and hopefully, I'm be a good enough role model for him that he want to name his son, and then we just keep it going and going and going.
See, look at that. We don't see this often, at least not in media.
Yeah,
Strong black men want to give props to their father.
Absolutely.
And then be a great father for their
Right.
their son. Because a lot of people are trying to be great fathers to their kids without even knowing how that relationship is supposed to work because they never experienced that.
Yeah, I had a really good example. I had a great example.
Yeah,
and
beautiful.
So, I'd like to be able to be that same example. Even if I have a daughter, it's the same thing. I just want to still, I had a great example.
Excuse
and
me.
it would be my turn whenever that time comes to do the same.
Beautiful. Okay, so empowerment is our next word in our project. Where do you think you get your empowerment from? Like, where does it derive from?
My foundation.
Your foundation?
I'd say, which comes from my family, which comes from life experiences that I've had.
Okay.
I'm only 31, but I feel like I've still done a lot in life, and I've learned a lot over my time, and living in different places and traveling to different places. You kind of pick things up on the fly and all that, and you just kind of incorporate all of it.
Okay.
And I feel like that's kind of helped make me who I am at this point.
So your foundation and being able to accumulate more,
of my life experiences,
life lessons and experiences,
Yeah.
and moving forward. So you're empowered by your experiences.
Absolutely.
All right. So how important is it for people to find something to feel empowered by? Like, does that help you stay motivated, or does that help you not entitled? I know, like, since millennials, we're always like, you're so entitled. Is that a good thing to you or a bad thing?
I don't know if it's a great thing.
Because we always feel we're supposed to be great. I'm supposed to have, I don't know, $100,000 a year right now.
Well, see, this is the thing. It's great to have that goal, but you can't just sit there and expect it to happen. So it's great to be ambitious.
Okay.
It's great to have, very lofty goals. But if you're just sitting on your butt not doing anything, just waiting for the handout, that's not going to help you achieve that goal.
I was beautiful. I am strong. You can do anything you want.
So do it.
Go do it. Oh, got to do it now.
Yeah. You got to do it. It doesn't just come to you.
Got to work. Sometimes they come to you, though. Opportunities come. You just have
Opportunities do come, but more often than not, they come through hard work.
Ooh.
They come from you did something to get the break that you got.
More doors open
way.
when you work.
Yes.
There it is. There it is.
At least that's how it was for me. So.
Okay. So you make sure we're working for something and take our life lessons and be empowered by it.
Yes.
I love it. So what are you most passionate about in your life?
Outside of family, it's kind of hard for me not to say sports at this point.
Hey.
I've just been such a big part of my life ever since I was a little kid. I was a ball boy for University of Detroit basketball since I was like 5 or 6. I did that for 10, 11 years or so. Between that and numbers, my dad was an elementary math teacher. I was actually his student for 2 years.
How was that?
It was interesting. I got a lot of flack for it because some people thought that, it's the son of a teacher. He's going to catch some breaks.
No breaks.
I didn't catch no breaks. I didn't catch any breaks.
You better have that homework together.
If anything, it was harder.
Well, I mean, because you had to go home with them.
You had to go home. If you got in trouble, you didn't do something right, you got an easy problem wrong, you couldn't escape that. You had
my
to.
son. That's easy.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay. I see it. So
between the sports and the numbers, I just kind of combined the two.
And what do you do now?
And now I'm a researcher for Big Ten Network.
Look how that works.
And before that, I was at ESPN. So I've been doing sports research for 9 years in terms of stats and some analytics and things of that sort.
So you kind of let your passion guide you.
Yeah.
You knew you liked this. You ran into numbers. You was like, you couldn't help but like at least understand numbers, and you kind of liked them after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Sports researcher. Look at that.
It's kind of funny how it works, right?
Career.
And it makes life a lot easier when you're doing something that you're naturally immersed in. So for me,
naturally
it was easy.
immersed in.
Yeah.
And then that's what the foundation was, and
Right.
taking in the lessons as you go. So you're building. You're
I'm
building.
Yeah, I'm still building.
We're strong.
I'm
We're
still
empowered,
building.
and we're passionate. Passionate and then successful.
So I can't complain.
You can't
I can't
complain.
complain. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
That is good. Okay.
Uh,
So for other people, you know, they're in college. A lot of them, you know, they already know what major. Some of them don't know what major they want to study, but they're going through these classes. Some of them bored, lecture hall, and this and that, but they're trying to get their grades right. They know that's the goal. Graduate. A lot of them are battling mental illness, relationship problems. You know, heartache can really take some people out.
Yeah.
What kind of advice could you give them past the academic part? We're talking about that emotional part, staying strong, empowered during this college process. What would be your advice?
I show you what it's like every single day. Put